Well, hello there. Welcome back to Lammis Creations DIY. My name is Tammy. We are in the Christmas spirit. We are giving you all kinds of Christmas crafts that you can create for your own home for the Christmas season. I hope everybody enjoys this video. And on that note, let's start crafting. So for this first craft, I picked this up at Dollarama. It was $1.50, I think, or $1.25, and I thought it was a pretty good price to be able to change. So after I took off the sticker and the hanger and tried to take off the paper but realized it wasn't paper, I gave it a good sanding. Just trying to sand off all those words the best I can. Then taking some green acrylic paint from Apple Barrel, I'm going to give this a good coat. All along the front, in the sides. And as I was doing it, I was thinking, this isn't going to cover very well. I'm going to have to give it 1,000,000 coats. So I turned it over and I painted the other side. This is the side we're going to use. I do paint the other side cream color to cover up those words. Then, taking just a plain candle, I'm going to rub it all over our project, giving it a nice good coat of the candle. Taking some red paint from Apple Barrel, I'm going to coat our project all in red. Nice, good, even coat. All over. Now, you're supposed to use packing tape for this, but I couldn't find any, so I'm using tuck tape, which is super, super, super sticky. It's actually made for outside and vapor barrier and whatnot. So what you do is you take it and you stick it down onto your project and rub it down, and then you rip it off. And I was like, ooh, cool. So then I did it again, and I ripped it off. And I was like, right on. So I kept doing it, and I would get fresh tape and put it down and rip it off, and I'd do it again and again and again and again. I was having a lot of fun doing this. I learned this trick from Sammy over at Unicorn Dust Designs, and I thought I'd give it a try, and I love it. Now, I made these words on Word, the program Word, and what I do is I tape them down, and then using some carbon paper, I slide it underneath and then trace over the words with my pencil. And I do the same thing with the word Christmas. Then, taking my black paint marker, I'm going to go over these words with the black paint marker and color them all in. If you don't have a paint marker, you can use a black marker, you can use a crayon, you can use just regular paint that you can, if you can freehand and stuff like that. And if you don't have anything to print off a word and you have a Cricut, you can also use a Cricut instead and use vinyl. That would look pretty. One of these days I'll get a Cricut. Now, taking my white paint marker, I'm going to just detail all the letters. I was having issues with this marker, but eventually I got it to work better. And I'm just going to go along all the letters and detail them a little bit more just to help them stand out a little better. Now, taking some white acrylic paint, I'm going to dry brush all along the tops, the sides, and the bottom, making it kind of look like snow. I thought this was kind of pretty and neat and gives it a good look. Now, I have this embellishment that I got from Totally Dazzled, and I picked out one that I thought would look really pretty, and I glued it right into the center there. I picked up this mesh tubing from Dollarama. I think it was $2 for the whole thing. And what I'm going to do is I'll tie a knot in both ends. Then I'll string it through the hole and tie it at the back to give us our hanger. And this is how it looks. I absolutely love it. Those embellishments from Totally Dazzled are absolutely beautiful and just give it that extra little sparkle. I love this, and I hope you like it too. My next craft, I picked this up at a garage sale. It was $1, and I think it was hand painted. I'm not 100% sure, but it's got someone's name on the bottom. So what I did is I took a sander and I sanded it all off because that's not what I'm using. Then taking this, it's the color sheepskin. It's a chalk paint made by Folk Art, and I give the entire board a good coating. And this is what it looks like. Taking some jute twine, I'm going to cut a piece off, tie 2 knots into one end, Then I'm going to put some glue, some hot glue down, put the knot into it, put some more glue on top, and then cover it with some tape. And I do this exact same thing on the other side. And then I also paint over top of the tape to make it hide in better. I created this on Canva. And what I do first is I cut it out as close as I can so that I can center it on my board. Then I tape it down, and using my carbon paper, I put it underneath and I trace it over with my pencil. All the letters, including the box. Like I said before, if you have a Cricut, you can use a Cricut. You can paint this on by hand if you're good at doing that. Any way you want, really. This is the way I do it, and this is the way I like doing it. I don't have a Cricut yet. Then, taking my black paint marker, I'm going to go over all my words. I started out putting in the hot chocolate with this marker, and then I also try and outline and detail it with a black marker. And as I was going through it, I thought I really didn't like the way it was looking. It wasn't standing out enough. So I took some brown and black acrylic paint, mixed them together to make a darker brown, and I went over it with that. And I loved it a lot better. Looked more like hot chocolate too. Yummy. I love hot chocolate. Now, taking a black Sharpie marker, I'm just going to go over those squares a little more to darken it up. Taking that same brown and black mixture, I'm going to paint the entire edge this color. Then I'm also going to distress the board coming in from the edges and out into the middle. I noticed I had a little black spot on there, so I tried to fix it, and look at that. I used the wrong color. So then I had to wipe it off and do it again with the right color. I picked these here up at Dollarama as well. They were $1.25 and you get 4 in a pack, and they're on little clothespins, and I thought they were cute. So I took off the clothespins, and then using some hot glue, I glued one on each side of hot chocolate, and this project is done. Mrs. Claus doesn't get enough recognition during this holiday season, so she gets her own sign. Cocoa cookies and fudge. I love fudge. I make my own fudge too, and I love fudge. I love this, and I hope you like it too. I really hope everybody enjoyed this video. If you are new, could I ask you to please subscribe, like this video, and don't forget that bell. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. Please don't forget to like this video. I hope everybody enjoyed watching, and I really hope everyone has a wonderful day, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.